Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Coach Gurbani. The recitation for today, the 23rd Pauri from Var Mahalle Chauthe Ki in the Rag Sorat. And the Saloks are from Salok Mahalla Tija. रे जन उथारे दबियो सुत्या गई विहाय सतगुर का शब्द सुन ना जाग्यो अंतर न उपजयो चाओ शरीर जलो गुण बाहरा जो गुर कार न कमाए जगत जलंदा डिठ में हाउ मैं दूजे पाए नानक गुर शरण आई उबरे सच मन शब्द ते आए महला तीजा शब्द रते हव में गई शोभावंती नार फिर कै भाणे सदा चलै तां बनया सीगार सेज सुहावी सदा फिर रावै हर वर पाया नार ना हर मरे न कदे दुख लागै सदा सुहागन नार नानक हर प्रभ मेल लई गुर कै हित प्यार पौड़ी जिना गुर गोपिया आपना ते नर बुरियारी हर जियो तिनका दर्शन ना करो पापिष्ट हथियारी ओह घर घर फिरे कुसुद मन ज्यों तरकट नारी वड भागी संगत मिले गुरमुख सवारी हर मेलो सतगुरु दया कर गुर को बलिहारी रे जन. This is reaching out to seekers, to us essentially. Re jan. Uthare Dabioh. We are being told what our condition is. Utharai Dabioh. You are pressed down. You're being held down. Dabioh. Your life is being wasted. Dabioh sutya gai vihai. Your life is passing by in a state of slumber. And you do not have the ear to listen to the Guru's sabad. Satguru ka sabad sun na jagyo. You do not awaken. Antar na upajyo chao. No inspiration within. You're not inspired. In other words, you're leading a dull, uninspired life, essentially wasting your time. Sarir jalo gun bahara, jo gur kar na kamaye. So what you should do with that kind of a life or that kind of a body that is bereft of virtues, burn it. Get rid of it. It's not worth having. Jagat jalanda ditha mein, how mein duje pae. The Guru says, this is the state of the world. And I have seen it burning. Jagat jalanda ditha mein. I have seen it. And what is it burning in? How mein duje pae. In ego, attachment, duality. This business of separation. You burn when you think of yourself as separate. How are you saved? Nanak gur saranai ubre. Surrender. Surrender to the teachings of the Guru. This is a wake-up call. This is how Gurbani depicts our existence as sleepwalking. Time slipping away while we are pressed under the weight of ego and distraction. That is the weight that holds us down. And the Guru's word is really the wake-up call. So a body without virtues is like fuel for fire, consumed by its own emptiness. Surrender to that wisdom. The second salok, it explains the outcome of listening to the teachings of the Guru, paying attention. Sabadarate how mein gai. The mind becomes steeped, soaked in the teachings of the Sabad when you pay attention to it. And then your ego dissolves. Sobhavanti nar. Now, this mind is akin to a noble bride. She's walking away with her husband, in her husband's will. Pirke paane sada challe. And she is adorned with virtue. Tabanya sigar. Not only that, the consummation of the wedding, of the marriage, on a beautiful bed. Sage Suhavi Sada Pirarave. Forever that union of bliss with the beloved husband. Harvarapaya nar. For you have found the Har being as your spouse. Na har mare na kade dukh lage. This is the spouse that we are talking about, that is divine. It does not die, nor does it suffer. And so she, the mind, the feminine, is forever, because the analogy is one of a bride, is forever in union. Sada suhagan nar. Nanak har prab milala, gur ke het pyar. So, the imagery of a marriage, which is used very frequently in the Gurbani, is used here to symbolize the bride seeker, the one who eventually finds union with the husband, and the beautiful bed being the mind stilled in love, ongoing union with the divine. So again, being a bride is not an outward activity, but an inner harmony, true intimacy, rooted in truth and love. Paudi, Jina gur gopya apana te nar bureari. So those who hide their Guru, what that means is those who don't really pay attention, te nar bureari, are corrupted minds. And the wish here is, har jiyo tinka darsana na kara. Do not even let me see them, for they have gone down the wrong path. Papishta hatyari, they are called violent and sinners, sinning being riding the ego. And they go about house to house like deceitful women. O kar kar fire kusuddaman, jo tarkat nari. So the ego mind is a sinner, a sinning mind. It is violent, and like a deceitful woman, it's corrupt, it's promiscuous. But if you're lucky, if your fortune flowers, then you will find congregation. Vadabhagi Sangata Mile Gurumukh Savari, and it will shape your mind. Har mele Satgur Daya Kar Gur Ko Balihari. I am beholden and dedicated to that Guru that eventually leads me to union with the Har being, with my husband's spouse. So there is corruption and concealment of the ego versus openness and transformation. To hide the Guru simply means to suppress the truth and to live hypocritically. And people like that, this is really a pointer, are like beggars spreading corruption. Fragmented, wearing different masks. So that's really the problem that needs to be solved by going to the Guru. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.